Well, I'm sure some of you are super excited for the Gundam Seed movie that's coming out next year. But the question is, why did it take so long to make it? Well, I'm about to get into that right now. So again, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the page if you like this type of content. And of course, we're almost at the 4,000 watch hours. I think we're at like 3,000 right now, so we need to get to at least 1,000 more. But again, do what you gotta do. If you're already watching this, this is already huge help. So thank you so much for all the support. So I've kind of mentioned this a few times on streams on why the Gundam Seed movie didn't really come out, and there's a lot of different reasons. But of course, we're gonna try to go by facts and whatever we see online because the internet is so trustworthy, right? So this is what I found from CBR is that the Gundam Seed movie was basically a huge smash hit from the early 2000s. I'm sure we all knew. We love Seed Destiny. Some people liked, some people didn't. Again, it was a huge new. It was like a new generation for Gundam. For newer people who are into Gundam. So I guess it was like Gundam Wing that kind of hit it, G Gundam, but they needed something after. So Gundam Seed came in and it was it was quite the interesting one. It was basically like the soap opera of Gundam, and if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But now, of course, we have a title from called Gundam Seed Freedom is officially going to premiere on January 26, 2024. It's been over 15 years since since we even seen or heard anything from Gundam Seed. So, but of course, again, we're all super excited. So, why was it so popular, right? And now, the biggest thing I think it was so popular is just because, it had that drama, right? And of course, you can just read it from here from this article. But what I personally thought is that the drama was there. It was just different, everyone looked the same, literally, but it had really cool mobile suits, and of course, we all know about the whole Jesus Yamato thing. So, that was one, not the favorite part, but everyone liked it. It was a really good show. It was popular. It was on Cartoon Network. Came to the West, but the problem was it went to See Destiny. The See Destiny was a sequel. It worked, but it didn't because what happened was a new pilot came in, which was Shin, the pilot of the Destiny Gundam. He was also part of ZAF pilot, but the problem with that is that it it was good in the beginning. It had a lot of great potential. Just the problem was the creator or the writer didn't like Shin as a character, and because of that, she decided to bring back Kira, and that's why halfway through, Kira became the main protagonist again, and because of that, the story just shifted so weirdly, and Shin was supposed to be the good guy for the whole thing, and I'm sure you guys know from Destiny, Shin kind of just went crazy, and yeah, they just really just did him really dirty, the series. So it had a really bad taste, for a lot of fans after, and most Gundam fans always say, you know what, it's not gonna work. So yeah, anyways, so after that, the question was there going to be a movie? Yes, they announced it around 2006 that there was supposed to be a movie, but it never went through. And the reason is, why did it take so long? So, C movie was intended to build off the hype of the series while it was fresh. But unfortunately, during 2006, a tragic thing happened. It was a Chiaki, the screenwriter. She had she suffered from an illness, and it was hard for her to get things going. Of course, when you have an illness, the last thing you want to think about is, trying to, anything really. You don't even want to think about anything. So there was a huge delay. And, the cool thing about, well, not the cool thing, but the thing was that she was really nice enough to even apologize for the delay. But she was really determined to complete the project. She finished it. She had the plot finished and everything. But of course, unfortunately, at the time, 2008, Gundam 00 was offered a movie instead, and unfortunately, she passed away after in 2006 for from aortic dissection. So, and it was really sad. There was nothing going on after that, and it was a tough time. It's a really really tough time. But of course, Sunrise wasn't ready to give up around 2019. The songwriter even mentioned about talks with the staff members that the movie was in pre-production, so there was hope for all the fans. And of course, a recent preview finally put all the doubts in the movie's future to rest and evolve. It features a brief footage of Kira and his friends in mobile suits and the cosmic imagery drawn in the modern animation techniques. So there was already hope. And of course, coming 2024, Japanese fans will get to see this story 17 years in the making. And around 2007, we actually had some news from Huko Kawashima, which is the voice actress of Stella. She had a Seed Club blog apparently to update the fans which characters would be doing what. Of course, this was really cool because I actually didn't even know this, but it looks like Locus, Izak, and Dierka would be returning as members of the Plant Supreme Council, as you saw in Seed Destiny. And at the same time, Kira, Shin, and Luna would be part of the Zaf military, which we also saw. And Arthur and Kagagi and you would also be appearing. So it seems like these two might be back together, which would be awesome. That'd be nice. Um, yeah, I think that'd be cool. So this has happened. This was a preview from the Sony Music Festival back in 2006. So that's where kind of like where the preview was. The Freedom's Pod could also borrow from other Gundam movies. It could be like Shark's Counterattack. It could be like Double O. We don't know. We don't know how the ending's gonna be because maybe it could be one of those things that there is peace, but there is a new threat that comes in. Maybe aliens again, because I know Gundam Seed was actually the first Gundam series to mention about aliens, besides Trailblazer for the most part. So we don't know. We really don't know about this, but again, I'm really excited for this. I've waited for like 17 years for this stuff, and yeah, I hope you guys are excited too. And what are you guys' thoughts? If I missed anything, let me know, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Hey, I was watching that.